Your Legs Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. Yes. We are back again. We are going to talk about stage 2 of the Alula tour. It was a tour of Saudi, but now it's the tour of Alula. So just before we get into the tour of Alula real quick, we got to do this really quickly. Supacolour. You see my t-shirts? They are the ones who produce my heat transfers. Super dope product. Super quality product. So yeah, if you ain't order your t-shirts, people, come on. I can't make this the greatest media platform in the world if y'all ain't buying the t-shirts. Trust me, 2024 is gonna be mega. And then NFC, the NFC device one card is the last business card you will ever need. NFC stands for near field communication. Is basically you just take your business card and you tap it next to someone's phone and it just gives them your business card, your phone number, your email details, everything. Just the way to go. Anything else is like, you just need to catch up. You slipping. So t-shirts are dope. There's the email, and make some orders, people. So behind me, you see today's winner. I'm going to try and pronounce his name. What's his name? Soren. I'm gonna say Soren. I have to hear his last name a few more times because the way it's spelled is not the way it's pronounced. So let's get into. So the way we have today's race set up, it's basically, I'm not trying to get any copyright strikes. So I just basically got stills for like the last 2 kilometers. And it's pretty much the race in its entirety. Not its entirety, but you get me. It's like the last 2, basically every move. So I didn't miss anything. So, but for the most part, it was a pretty long, drawn out, flat race. And if I'm honest, the race is actually pretty boring. Like up until like the last climb or the last sprint or whatever it is, it's not much going on. So yeah, so we just have to deal with that. But the finish was well worth the wait. So let's get into. I gotta switch screen. So we gotta say goodbye to this guy, say hello to this guy, and it's gonna start playing right away. So as you can see, the young man that's going off the front, his name is Soren, and no, he's not. That's not Soren. Sorry, I believe that's Official Black, and he's being chased down by Sean Yates, as you can see. So Sean Yates is like, he's trying not to do all of the work, but he's got to chase him down because he doesn't want to, let him get away. And on his wheel is David Formula, who's crazily, he had a double puncher, and he was able to get back like 25 kilometers back. And if you see Malubarahan, he's in like position number 8 or 9. So the commentators actually picked him for one of the people to actually win the stage, which was surprising to me. So as you see on the front, Sean Yates catches back the UEA rider that's out front. I'm not quite sure of his name. I can't remember his name. But the UEA rider looks like it's going to do something. But Yates doesn't want to do everything, so he's zigzagging all over the road. And then you're going to get a surprise attack up on the left. And his name is Pierre Latour. So Pierre Latour, he rides for Total Energies, and he's going to go off. And everyone's looking. Everyone's around like, who's going to chase, So everyone's waiting for Yates to try to take up the chase. So Yates does take up the chase, and then he says, no, I'm not doing all of this. So as Yates pulls off to the left, and he, this gives up Latour, like, gives him hope. So Latour, like, he's just hammered down. He's 1.2 kilometers to go. And this is like the dream scenario. Like, everyone's sitting up, everyone's watching around. And Latour, it's got like 1 kilometer to go. He's got a really good gap. It's uphill. So this makes the gap even bigger because it's uphill to the finish. And as we're getting closer, then you get the one rider from Bora Hansgrohe. He's trying to close down the gap. And the Uno X team is trying to limit that. So the Bora Hansgrohe guy isn't able to close the gap. And the Uno X goes to the front, and they do their thing. And it looks like it's going to be. So let's pause it right here. So it looks like it's going to Uno X is going to take up the lead. But Uno X doesn't take up the lead. Casper Van Anton, he's the one that's on the front. It looks like Anton Oton. Casper Van Oten, he's on the front, and as you can see, right. Let me get my arrow, man. Let me get my arrow. Gotta bring the arrow out. Where's Mr. Arrow? No arrow. There we are. So right here is Manuk Malubarahan. Hanuk Malubarahan. What the heck? What's wrong with me today? And then here is I believe this is his name is I just said it. Come on, man. Casper. So there's Casper, there's Manuk, and there's Soren. He's from Una Axe, and his guys gave him the perfect lead out. So they led him up to about like maybe 100 meters, 110 meters. But Casper actually started the sprint out pretty early, so he went early. Manuk, basically, when you see the overhead, if he had been in a better position, he probably would have been a lot closer to, even contesting Soren. But Soren is a big guy. Soren's a definite sprinter, and it's uphill sprint, and he actually won this stage last year, so he won the uphill sprint. So it was a pretty convincing win. And hats off to Hanuk Malubarahan from Eritrea to come in second place on the day. So I'm gonna just let it play to the end. So as you can see, Soren gets so his teammate is starting to celebrate, and he gets the win with Hanuk Malubarahan in second place. He was, and Hanuk actually set up because he was, that comfortable in second place, and it moves him into third place in GC. So let's see. So this is a look. So that's the finish, and as you can see, there's lots of dust coming out, so they had to contend with. That's your winner. That's your winner, Soren, from the new team Uno X. I think it's in the second or third year, and they're doing pretty good. And this here is the winner. So it's the stage 2 Winter Park from Sharan Nature Reserve. That's what I raced to, the Sharan Nature Reserve. And so that was your finish. Soren, Hanuk Malubaran, Ekoff, and Concard, and Van Uden. So I can't remember who these first names are. I'm still learning who the names are, which is cool. And then we go to the overall classification. So it should change up pretty, in a second, and we can see what the overall is looking like. But the overall is looking like Hanuk Malubarahan. He's in third place overall, and they did separate. So it's not playing. So that's what's going on. I was wondering why it wasn't coming. So here we go. And as you can see, Soren goes into the leader's jersey, and then Van Uden, who finished, I think he won this. No, he finished high, like fourth place or something. So he moves into, because Soren was actually 10 seconds behind, so they were actually tied on time, as you can see. But because Soren has the better finish for today, so he goes into the leader's jersey with Van Uden on the same time in second place. Hanuk Malubarahan is in fourth place at 4 seconds back, and then you got Ekoff, and then Merla Sabreo, and yeah, so that's crazy. Your guy from Movie Star, I thought he would have been up here, but he's not. So it was a tough finish, and they are citing Malubarahan as possibly, a podium finish for this race. And if you didn't know, Hanuk Malubarahan now rides for Astana, Kazakhstan. So it's just pretty cool. So he went from, what team was he on? I can't remember what team he was, but he's on a much bigger team now. So all the Eritrean guys are on a pretty good team. So you got Hanuk Malubarahan, he's on Astana. Then you got now Tesfession, and he's on Track Little. And then of course you got Biniam Gourmet on Intermarché. And then there's a few other riders. I'm gonna get into those and let you know the teams that all the African riders are on. So, but that's it. I fumbled through that. Hope you enjoyed that, even though I did sound like a bumblebee the way I bumbled through that. Apologies. So let's get rid of this screen really quickly. So yeah, so that's it, folks. I really appreciate you. Thanks. That's for all the people that hit the like button. If you hit the like button, if you just subscribe to the channel, thank you. And I got some interesting like little shorts coming up. I'm trying to do some news, just because so much stuff is going on and you can't cover it all. So I'm gonna try and give you these 5-second shots of all of the stuff that's going on. Right, so 5 to 10 seconds or whatever. So I'm gonna try my best to just keep you update to what's going on. It's just so much stuff going on. Alrighty, and I'm out. Thank you once again for tuning in. And the stuff that I mentioned in the beginning, Supacolour and Vice One, links to these products are in the description. I am all over the place. I'm basically doing most of this stuff from the top of my head. So that's what I'm running into the issues. There's so much information being processed, and as I get used to processing the information, it will get a bit more like it will smooth out a bit. So I like today. I like how today went. A bit more energy, a bit more life, and I hope you're liking it. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will get you on the next video. Your legs media, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.